Greeting to Madam N. Today, as a school counselor, I, Tu Jing-in, am going to share about the topic of sleep hygiene and quality in an informal tone. First of all, let me introduce the meaning of sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene can be defined as healthy sleep habits or behaviors, as well as the environmental factors that can lead to high quality of sleep and moderate the problem of insomnia. Based on some statistics in Malaysia, according to Zailinawati 2012, 33.8% of the general population were reported to have insomnia symptoms, and 12.2% have chronic insomnia. While according to Chan 2021, the mean sleep duration was only 6.49 hours among 11,346 workers through online health and work survey. This means that most of the Malaysians have a worse quality of sleep, and sleep hygiene should be fostered to enhance and improve the sleep quality within the citizens. Before entering the way to solve this issue, let me talk about some causes and effects of bad sleep quality. The first reason of having bad sleep quality is due to the uncomfortable feeling when sleeping. Bedroom environment with unsuitable temperature that is too hot or too cold, and the exceeding or inadequate light intensity can affect our sleep. Moreover, noise that is clamor like quarrels, the television noise, and the sound of vehicles can also disturb our sleep. This is because the inappropriate condition can cause us to have difficulties to fall asleep and can easily wake up in the night. Besides, poor sleep habits such as using electronic devices like computer and handphone before going to bed can also influence our mind and emotional state. For example, if we listen to some rock music before sleeping, our body will change into an energetic and vigorous state, thus which we can hardly fall asleep because at the time our brain will be active and keep on moving. Not only that, drinking too much of caffeine in the afternoon or during the evening time can also impact our central nervous system and causes our brain to be enthusiastic as well. I have been drinking a cup of coffee in the noontime, and this causes me to not sleep for the whole night. Same as caffeine, I think nicotine in cigarettes can act as stimulant as well, which it can also affect the central nervous system. Therefore, smoking can not only affect our lungs and our health, but also our sleep quality. Next, most of the people, especially teenagers and working adults, are still facing stress and anxiety because of the innumerable tasks to do. When we have to finish our duties, we will probably burn the midnight oil to rush with the due date, and this can result in not enough of sleep. At the same time, when we have a lot of pressure, our thoughts will be in a confused and messy state, and this can bring about sleep deprivation. And the fourth one is the sleep disorder. Sleep disorder can lead to trouble sleeping because there is something abnormal inside our body. Insomnia, as I said just now, it is one of the most common sleep disorders that have given rise to hundreds and thousands of people encountering the challenge to fall asleep. And besides that, sleep apnea is a disease where we stop breathing for a short period of time when we are sleeping. This can form a non-restful sleep and can also threaten our life. Regarding the chronic health conditions, people suffering from heart disease can experience strong heart attack and chest pain during the night, and this is very misery and tough for them to sleep. Furthermore, having respiratory diseases such as asthma, nasal allergy, or sensitive nose is really terrible in breathing, especially at night. Lastly, poor eating habits such as eating heavy meals that are fatty, oily, and spicy before the bedtime can affect sleep as well. This is because our digestive system does not manage to digest all the food consumed with some complex composition, and excess sugar if we eat a lot of candies and can also cause us to awake more frequently at night. So, bad sleep quality can affect us for almost every sector in our life. First, we will feel sleepy and tired. This can be seen through many symptoms, such as having desire to sleep, heavy head, sore and watering eyes, heavy eyelids, heavy legs, feeling weak and cold, sensitive to noise, and yawning during the daytime. Another point is increasing the risk of diseases due to the lower immune system. For instance, hypertension, diabetes, obesity, stroke, and heart attack. Meanwhile, people with bad sleep quality will gain mental health problems, and this is activated by the imbalance in mood and our emotion. Hence, people are more likely to get depression in this situation. Along with that, people can get injuries easily. This is because when we do not get enough sleep, we are not able to concentrate and we will have a poor balance and coordination of our body. This can cause us to fall and to in other physical accidents. Last but not least, as I mentioned just now, people can confront with problem to think and focus. And this is following by disappointing performance in works as well as academics. Now, let us look at some comparisons between bad sleep quality and good sleep quality. When we have bad sleep, we will have lower sleep efficiency if compared to good sleep, but having a high level of latency. In addition, good sleep will always require longer duration of rest, but bad sleep is always shorter. In bad sleep, people will probably awake for many times, but for good sleep, people can sleep stably and do not awake easily when sleeping. Thus, bad quality of sleep will result in fatigue, irritability, and slow responses, whereas good quality of sleep creates the feeling of rest and people will have normal reflexes in daily life. Let us move on to the sleep hygiene that we should practice. First, we should be consistent in sleeping time. We should set our own sleep schedule depends on our daily routine. We should also prioritize sleep as one of the most important matters to do and do not skip it when we are busy with our works. We should remember to take care of our body first, then we are able to finish our tasks efficiently and perfectly. By going to bed and getting out at the same time every day, the routine will unintentionally become a habit and hence makes our sleeping time constant and stable. Moreover, we should prevent from taking too long of nap in the daytime, although we are feeling exhausted after the school or after our work. We are allowed to take a short break and rest for not more than 30 minutes, I think, to avoid struggling to sleep at night. To get sleep, to get deep and restorative sleep, a cozy atmosphere can ensure the quality of sleep by assuring us to fall asleep and stay asleep through the night. Besides that, we are advised to provide a comfortable place for sleep. We should make sure that the bedroom is dim so that the light will not affect the sleep. We should also make the bedroom in quiet and free from any noise to assist us in sleeping. Um, the temperature should not be too hot or too cold. This is because with a comfortable environment in the bedroom, we will be able to relax and doze off, and this can hence prevent the problem of insomnia. Thirdly, we should possibly remove any electronic devices from the bedroom, and we are not suggested to put the television and computer inside the bedroom as when there is a television in our bedroom, we will be unable to stand and resist the inducement and desire to watch the television program. And the existence of computer or laptop inside our room will cause us to think about the work that are not done, and this can affect our mood and cause us to be very stressed or undergo some anxiety. Although mobile phone is quite crucial nowadays, the information in social media as well as short reels in Instagram or Facebook can cause great mental stimulation. Therefore, we should try to develop the habit to put our mobile phone aside and as far as we could so that we will not keep on scrolling on our phone and waste the precious time for us to sleep. Fourthly, we have to avoid heavy meals before going to bed. For example, like some examples I said just now, caffeine, alcohol, fast food, and candies. Caffeine can affect the central nervous system and generate the body to possess more energy. When the body is still functioning, it is not intended and reserved for the action of rest and sleep. Alcohol can provide a sense of feeling drowsy, but it is not a good way to support better sleep at night. In contrast, it meddles the normal daily routine. And fast food like burgers, French fries, and fried chicken are usually fat and oily. This kind of food that is high in saturated fat can result in sleep deprivation. Candies are sweet, and ingestion of sugar can cause the brain to release dopamine that makes us to feel pleasure and energetic. Therefore, on the other hand, we should have healthy diet such as fruits, vegetables, and so on if we want to consume something before sleeping. But it is suggested to not eat too much of things before we go to bed. On top of that, we are advised to exercise regularly to maintain a healthy body. We should participate in sports such as jogging, swimming, running, and other physical activities to reduce our stress, regulate the circadian rhythm, and tiring the body as well. All these benefits of physical activities can help us to fall asleep easily. This is because when we are tired after finishing the sport activities, we will be craving for rest immediately and we will not undergo the problem of insomnia. The sixth one of the sleep hygiene is to restrict activities in bed. We are not allowed to eat, to play video games, and to work on bed. On the contrary, we should make the bed spatial and only for sleeping. This is to give a clear signal to our body and brain that this place is spatial for sleeping but not for any other things. By doing this, we will avoid from doing different things on our bed, and when we go to bed, our body will know that it is the time to sleep. The seventh one is to manage our stress wisely. Stress is a main factor causing us to have bad sleep quality. To cope with our stress, we can possibly talk to our family members or our friends or our relatives or someone we recognize about the issue and try to settle it together. You can also seek help from counselor just like me if you need, and the counselor will offer a mentoring and sharing session with you. Moreover, to begin the transformation by ourselves, we should take part in entertaining activities such as listening to soft music or reading books. And the last one is to recover from sleep disorder. We should particularly, for those who are seriously affected by trouble sleeping, we are encouraged to see a sleep specialist to receive some treatment by diagnosing the disorder through physical exam, which are blood tests and imaging tests, following by the treatment using cognitive behavioral therapy or medication. So, in conclusion, bad quality of sleep can definitely affect our health as well as our whole life. Consequently, we should cultivate good sleeping habits to live a happier life. That's all from me, and I hope this information is helpful. And thank you for listening.